Hi everyone, I'm Mimi Null, and I am so excited to be getting a video done this week. I've had company for well over a week, and we've just been really busy coming and going, and I just have not found a minute to do a video. So it is Sunday evening, and I am determined to get a video in this week because I love making desserts with Philadelphia cream cheese. It is my go-to ingredient when I'm making yummy, yummy desserts. So let me show you this wonderful berry tart that is so simple and delicious. So let me get started. You can either make a sweet dough pastry. However, I am crunched on time, so I am going to use sugar cookie dough. Already made in the refrigerated section in your grocery store, and go ahead and make a crust using the cookie dough. Now I am just pulling it apart and pushing it into a 9-inch pie plate, and then I'm going to bake it at 325 for about 15 minutes. And basically just follow the directions on the refrigerated cookie dough. So simple. Just pulling it apart and putting it right in as the crust. Could it get any simpler than this? My goodness, and it's going to be so yummy. You know, my mother was visiting, and my mother is a wonderful cook, and I learned a lot from her. And so I cooked a lot of different things this week while she was visiting, lots of different dinners and desserts, and I used Philadelphia cream cheese quite often. So I am excited to be able to share this easy and very yummy dessert with all of you. So here we go. We have a crust made out of sugar cookie dough, pre-made, but like I said, if you have the time and you want to make something a little different, you can look up a recipe for a sweet dough pastry and use that. But if you ask me, this is yummy, easy, and delicious. Okay, so let me pop this in the oven, 325 for about 15 minutes. I'll be right back. Now the cookie dough crust is in the oven for about 15 minutes. So in the meantime, I am going to make this sweet filling that will go on top of the crust and underneath all of the berries. So here we go. What I do is take a stick of butter and put it in your mixer bowl and 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. So I'm just going to cut that and put that right in with the butter, and then add a half a teaspoon of vanilla. And then just mix this up, and it becomes the filling for this delicious berry tart. Oops, I almost forgot I have to add a pound of powdered sugar. Just put that right in there with the butter, cream cheese, and vanilla. And then put your mixer on low because you don't want the powdered sugar coming out all over. And once it begins to blend, then you could increase the speed a little bit because everything will be coming together and forming a nice, sweet, creamy filling. The sweet, creamy center to the berry tart is finished. It's well blended and creamy and delicious. So once the cookie dough is finished baking, I will let that cool for just a short time and then go ahead and spread this over the cookie dough. And then I'll top it with some beautiful, delicious berries. In the meantime, I'm going to make the glaze that will mix in with the berries and go over the filling in the crust. And that will consist of 3 tablespoons of orange marmalade. You then heat that. You can do it either in a pan on the stovetop or in the microwave. So because I'm crunched for time, I am going to do it in the microwave. Now I've heated up the orange marmalade to thin it out and make it syrupy. If you feel as though it's still too thick, just add a little bit of water in it and continue to heat it. And then take your berries. Right here, I cut up about 1.5 cups of strawberries into quarters, and I have some blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Use about 1 cup each, but use what you have. Use whatever you have. I am a big believer in using up whatever you have. Kiwi would work, other berries, any kind of berries that you have would work. So don't feel like you have to use exactly this combination. And to that, go ahead and pour in the orange marmalade. Now this will give it a nice glistening shine, and it'll just add a little bit of sweetness to the berries in case any of them are tart. Oh, there's my cookie dough. I'm going to go ahead and check that out to make sure it's okay. The cookie dough is ready to go. What I've done is I popped it into the freezer for about 5 minutes. It cooled it down to just the right temperature, and now I'm going to add the creamy filling on top of the dough. So just take this and put it on here, and just go ahead and spread it over the cookie dough. You're going to love this recipe. It is so easy. And it is so, so delicious. People will think you spend hours on this. And honestly, it is a quick, elegant looking dessert and really, really delicious. Okay, so after you put the sweet filling on top of the crust, go ahead and mound the berries that have the orange marmalade mixed in. Go ahead and mound those right on top of the sweet filling. And the berries are glistening and shiny, and it just smells so good. I could smell the orange marmalade, and oh gosh, what a great dessert. And people are going to be very impressed. In fact, it looks like a dessert that you would find at a grocery store bakery. It's just beautiful. So go ahead, and if you need to arrange them, these turned out just great, but if you need to arrange them at all to make them look extra special, go right ahead and do that. Once you're finished mounding all of the berries on the sweet cream filling, go ahead and pop it into your refrigerator until you're ready to serve. I'm going to slice this right now and take a taste of it because I just can't wait. But you can make this recipe a day ahead of time if you'd like. You can slice it right now or just put it into the refrigerator until you're ready to serve. I hope you have a chance to make this, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. See you soon. Bye.